Try the chicken. It's the greatest.
It looks spicy. My stomach.
Oh, you're missing out, Marty. But then again, I suspect you miss out on a lot, don't you? Do you think the goal in life is to avoid getting hurt? The goal of life is to live. Getting hurt is just the price of admission, my friend.
We're back with Paul Rudd, everybody. So, this is The Shrink Next Door. This is based on a true story.
Yeah.
And it's you and Will Ferrell. You guys haven't worked together since Anchorman. And this is a giant departure, which is good because it would be very weird to do something else the same tone as Anchorman.
Yeah, as fun as that was. Yeah, this is a different thing. This is the true story. It was based on this. There was a podcast called The Shrink Next Door that came out a couple of years ago that follows the story of these two guys, a therapist and his patient. Will plays the patient, Marty Markowitz. And it kind of tracks them over the course of about 30 years. And he didn't pick the right therapist.
That becomes apparent very early in their relationship.
Right, yeah. So, but then over time, he kind of, you kind of get sucked in a little bit, and the therapist kind of takes over his life a little bit, yeah.
Was it nice to work with Will again? Obviously, it's been some years.
The greatest.
Yeah.
I mean, you know him really well. Who's better than that guy?
Yeah, it's really true. And I don't mean to blow smoke, but you guys are very similar in that when people ask me what people like you are like, I'm like, you can't believe it, but they're as nice as you would want them to be.
Well, yeah. You're very nice for saying that. I'm pretty awed by the guy, and I just think that it is true. He treats people really, really well, and he's so kind of sweet and talented. And I love working with him on this too because it's such a different side of him, but you really get to see like, oh yeah, he's a great actor.
Yeah.
In addition to being a great guy. So it was a real blast to work on it with him.
You're also in the new Ghostbusters film. Congratulations, we're talking backstage.
Thanks.
I had such an emotional reaction to it, not just based on how great the film is, but like seeing Ghostbusters as a kid. I have a real memory of like going to the theater and seeing that film and feeling like, oh, this is a kids movie, but the people in it are cooler than most people in kids movies.
Right.
Which must have made it so amazing to be asked to be a part of the legacy of it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that was our generation. I mean, I remember too when that movie came out, and it was an event, and then it becomes kind of part of just the culture, and that Ray Parker Jr. song and everything. It was like, from all angles, it was just a huge deal. And so now, this is made, and Jason Reitman wrote it and directed it, and his father, Ivan Reitman, directed the original. So there's this just lineage that's happening, and to kind of be a part of all of that is pretty nuts.
Trying not to give anything away, but we had the original, the three Ghostbusters are still with us, Bill and Danny and Ernie. And it just must have been so surreal to see them showing up on set and getting to not just work with them, but see them in their old bustin' gear.
It's pretty surreal. pretty surreal, to say the least, for sure, yeah.
I feel like every time you're here, there's things that you're worried that you don't want to give away spoilers. Like, that's one of the terrifying things of being an actor.
Well, it's like a weird thing now, isn't it? That where, all of a sudden, there are all of these things you can't talk about and things that, you don't want to give away. I think...
it must be especially hard when you go on, like, a talk show.
Knowing it's going to be an issue, it's a minefield.
So you were here, and we were talking about the things you can't talk about. This is before they had announced that the title of a Marvel film was Avengers Endgame. That was a big announcement.
Right.
Which I will say, I think that's really silly because I feel like people are going to see those movies no matter what the titles are.
I think you're right.
I think I'm right.
think that one had a good shot of,
I mean, I feel like if it was called, like, Avengers The Gang's Back Together, I think people would have, like... I did not know the title was Endgame.
Right. No one did. It wasn't announced.
But then we were having a conversation here, and I said Endgame. And I want to show the clip because I feel like in that moment, you look like you're worried that you accidentally told me.
Did I mess up?
Yeah.
Oh.
Show it real quick.
I think I messed up.
You think about it? Well, I think... I don't know how that could mess up, though, because I would only think that would make more people see the movie, which I feel like is the end game.
You know what? You're right.
There's a pause.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I think my stomach went...
that you wear where you go back to the dressing room, they're like, we have a new Ant-Man. we're using our backup Ant-Man from here on out.
We're gonna go with Will Ferrell with it.
We hear he's lovely to work with.
He's the
Paul.
greatest guy in show business.
Hey,
won't
thanks
give it
for
away.
being here again, man. It's
Thanks
always
so
such a
much,
pleasure to
guys.
see you.
Thank you.
Paul Rudd, everybody, new episodes of The Shrink Next Door available to stream Fridays on Apple TV+.